So this is going to be a little bit of a shorter video, but it's still important. Today we're going to talk about priorities, and I know sometimes it's really hard to figure out what to prioritize, and I'm hoping to help you out a little bit with that. The thing is, when it comes to prioritization, it's really hard to prioritize things in terms of what is really important and what is not. And, when it comes to me, it's not that hard to prioritize things because everything I want to do, I can do straight from the phone. But you also have to remember, I am a person that has different circumstances. I mean, I can't even wipe my own ass, let's be honest. Like, I don't have a lot of priorities because everything I do is reliant on other people. Now, do I still have to stay clean? Yes. Do I still have to maintain proper hygiene? Of course I do. But finding a way to prioritize for quote unquote normal people, and I use that term very loosely because, to be honest, I don't even know what normal is anymore, but at the end of the day, I think for normal people, prioritization is really important because they have things that they want to accomplish. And don't get me wrong, so do I, but in terms of, taking care of a family and things like that, I don't have to worry about that. And thank God for that, because I don't think I would be okay with having to take care of kids and things like that. I genuinely don't think it would be fair of me to bring children into this world, but we'll get into that in another video. But in terms of finding what to prioritize over other things, it's hard for other people because, sometimes your schedule gets very chaotic and, you ask, well, did you eat today? Well, no, I didn't have time. That's so stupid to me. Like, make time to eat. Like, the fact that I even have to say that to people is absolutely ridiculous. Y'all need to make time to eat. Like, the fact that you can't even figure out, like, where do I have time to eat? And then you ask them, you're like, well, why didn't you eat? Well, I was too busy. You were too busy to stuff your face? Really? Come on now. It takes 10 minutes to stuff your face, right? Like, it's not that difficult. It always makes me laugh when I hear people say that because, again, it's not that hard to do, but, in terms of time management, some people don't think about that because at the end of the day, look, people get busy, and I get that. People have jobs. I get that, and it's easy for me to say, well, you should do this or that, but, I'm not the one with a job. I'm just a soccer coach and a comedian. My job is to literally make you laugh, and, but in terms of time management, it's crazy when people say they don't have time to do basic things. Look, if you don't have time to wash your own ass, like, you need to make time, because I don't want to be the one that has to smell you. Okay, if you don't have time to brush your teeth or put on deodorant, well, you better make time because, again, if I have to sit next to you, I don't want to smell you. Okay, the thing is, like, you get some people out there who are like, oh, I haven't showered in a week. Well, then you should probably get committed to an insane asylum. And I'm not even trying to be funny when I say that. If you don't shower for a week, shame on you. Go get some soap. Go get some water. You can go out back and hose yourself off. Like, come on now, people. But, again, in terms of prioritization, I think people do struggle with that. But I think it's really important to, make a list of what you really want to accomplish on a day-to-day basis. And I know that sounds really funny to people because, look, at the end of the day, we should already know what we want to accomplish. But when you have a chaotic schedule when you're dealing with meetings and kids and being a husband or a wife, yeah, of course, like, it probably does get chaotic. And again, I can't relate to that because I'm not a husband, so I can't relate to that. I don't have to worry about kids, and it's not even because I don't want kids, it's simply because I genuinely don't think it would be fair of me to bring kids into this world. And again, I'm going to talk about that later in another video because I think that is important to talk about. I get people that, ask me that question all the time. Well, are you a dad? No, I'm not. Well, why? And it's a much more complicated answer than just saying, well, I didn't want kids, and truthfully, I did want kids. But then I look at today's generation, and I'm like, well, do I really want kids? I don't know. And that's the honest to God truth. Like, it went from, yeah, I want kids to, I don't know if I want kids, because I see today's generation, and, you got kids eating Tide Pods and doing cinnamon challenges and lighting themselves on fire, and it's crazy because, it just makes me wonder where, common sense is gone. But again, that's a story for another day. I'll probably get into that in another video too. I do want to take the time to apologize to you for not uploading videos on a regular basis. YouTube wasn't something I was sure that I wanted to do because, I wasn't getting a lot of traction with the channel. But if I'm going to be entirely honest with all of you, the thing is, I got to the point where I was like, I just want to upload videos, and if I get support from it, great. If I don't, okay. My goal for this channel is to, again, talk about things that, maybe are tough to talk about, and for me, when you're able to talk about things that are tough to talk about and you're able to laugh about those things, because I'll be honest with you, we're going to talk about some deep stuff on this channel. And a lot of it is things that I've dealt with in my life and things that I've gone through in my life. But I think a lot of what we talk about on this channel is going to be informative. And that's one of the reasons, even though my name is CP Comic, yes, what we talk about is going to be funny. But you also have to realize there is a design for that. There's a reason I made the channel that way, because I wanted people to be okay with talking in the comments and, talking about things that they've gone through, because I think that's so important. And once I get to the point where I can live stream, I'm going to be live streaming about those things. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video about prioritization, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys, and if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Alright, guys, take care of each other, be kind to each other, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.